Just before we get into this video, I now have a members button on the channel. If you want to support the channel and get some rewards with it, you can now do so. What's going on, guys? So we're back with a new video, and in today's one we're going to be doing a more in-depth look at the Gauss rifle. So the Gauss rifle is a gun that was modded into DayZ for Namalsk. When Namalsk came out, the gun used to be an Arma 2 Namalsk, and so it was remade in standalone when Namalsk obviously came into standalone. This gun is nuts, by the way. We'll just first start off with that. This thing is insane. It is the most powerful, craziest rifle ever to be modded into DayZ by a long shot. So we're going to go through it and show off all its features and what it can do. So you get a few accessories with the Gauss rifle. It comes with its own scope, which you can see here. It comes with its own set of batteries. The gun runs off batteries, and obviously comes with a magazine and different types of ammo. Now there is two types of ammo. There's a standard projectile round, and then there is these rounds here, which are teleportation rounds. So basically you shoot these at an object, it will teleport that object somewhere randomly around the map. Couple of things to note with this gun: the batteries only last for up to 12 shots before it runs out, and then you need a new battery again. So keep that in mind if you do ever find this gun on the mask, whatever, that you only get 12 shots out of it before it's dead, and you need to find another battery. Magazines only hold 3 rounds. You're not going to be spam firing this thing all the time, as it can only hold up to 3 rounds, and finding ammo and mags for it is incredibly hard. The scope itself takes a standard 9-volt battery, and when you actually scope in, there is a couple of different stats that are on the gun. Down at the bottom right, you have a few different ones. I'm not sure what alt, and I'm guessing the second one is angle. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure what the first two mean, but the second one is range. It's obviously how far away an object is, or your target is, that you're going to be shooting, and the second one then is the actual battery of the gun. So every time you fire a shot, that percentage will go down a bit, and it'll keep going down until it shows 0 when the battery actually runs out. On the left hand side, middle left, you can see that it has 0.0 seconds, but this is the time it takes for one of the rounds to travel when being fired. So obviously we're looking down here with some containers. That's, I don't know how far away, a couple hundred meters, well, not even, maybe 100 or 2. It takes 0.0 seconds for it to reach there. If we were to scope down to that big building down there, it would take 0.1 seconds to reach its destination, so on. It is pretty crazy how this thing works. So I decided to go all the way down to the end of this road and then scope in, and you can still see that it is going to take 0.1 seconds for the round to travel. So a couple of stats on the actual gun itself. It shoots at 3,500 meters a second. It's going to reach its distance no matter how far really quickly. It does 6,000 damage, and it does 50,000 shock damage to your character. An incredible amount of damage and shock, instant one hit. One person has actually survived being shot with the Gauss rifle, and it has been Saramore, and God knows how he survived it, but he ended up killing himself afterwards in game, because, you know, if he survived the Gauss rifle, he didn't deserve to live basically. If you end up using the scope on a standard sniper rifle or whatever, it will only show you range where it says the seconds of travel. The milliseconds it takes to travel is only for the Gauss rifle, and it will only show you range if you have it on, you know, a different sniper, for example. Okay, so I guess the next thing we should do is show you off these teleportation rounds. These rounds came out yesterday, so they're still very new, but they do work, and they work pretty well. So you can teleport pretty much everything so far, and let's give it a go. It's gone. The entire car just gone. Truck. It actually doesn't teleport the truck. It doesn't teleport the V3S truck. I thought it would have, but it doesn't. It's good to know. Car. Gone. Oh, it does teleport the V3S truck. Never mind, it actually does teleport the V-Trans truck. This one it just won't teleport for some reason. Maybe I wasn't hitting in the red areas, but it actually teleported them. All 4 vehicles are now gone. And teleported randomly around the map. We don't actually know exactly where they've been teleported to, but it actually has teleported them somewhere. So it's pretty cool. Also, another cool note as well. If you're using the standard rounds, the non-teleportation rounds in the gun, and you F11 yourself in game and there's a player standing behind you, it will also wipe out the player that's standing behind you as well. Just a little note in case you ever need to use it. But I guess the last thing we can always do in this one as well is, well, see where we land. Whoa. Yeah, it works. Let's do it once more, see where it puts us to again. So we definitely did teleport that time. That's insane. Oh, it would have been handy if you put a bullet in the gun. That's insane. That is so cool. That is super, super cool. Now, these, obviously, if you're on a server, whatever, these don't spawn in a server. I kind of have a feeling as to why, because they're stupidly overpowered. They're really, really overpowered, but that is a really, really cool feature. Oh my god. Okay. Yep. That is, that's why it's not in the types files. That is mind-blowing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the mod. Incredible. I'm kind of lost for words with it, actually. It's really cool. Really, really cool. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this Gauss rifle down below. I know it's pretty insane. And yeah, I will leave the mod also linked in the description down below as well, and all that good stuff. But until then, I shall catch you guys in the next one, and peace out for now.